So for the hair washing, what I've done is I placed several towels over the back of the recliner, making sure the client is comfortable. Now I am putting the towel around her as if we were at the spa, the salon. I'm tucking it around her neck. Now I am putting the headband on. This is a facial headband you can just pick up at any dollar store in the facial section. And I am placing it on her head. For this reason, we don't want any water to get into her ears or on her eyes. This is a client who is fearful of getting her hair wet and refuses to allow me to wash her hair in the shower. So this is an optional way that you can get it done. So once everything is secure and I'm sure that no water is going to get down into her ears or on her face, I take a spray bottle. I spray it on the towel first to get any water, cold water out of the nozzle, and then I begin to spray. Most clients do not like cold water sprayed on them, so you want to make sure it's warm but not too hot. And I'm just spraying, making sure all the hair is saturated, making sure nothing is going down her neck. And the client's hair is thin, like most clients of this age, and it will be easy to get it all wet. Now I'm just making sure that everything is nice and wet, saturated. There we go. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put some shampoo on her hair. That is way too much shampoo, but too late now. It's going on. So at this point, you're going to want to make sure you are covering all of the hair, but not spending too much time washing it, as well as the client won't allow you to do this for very long. It gets annoying to them. So here I am washing it. Now, this is the tricky part. What you're going to do, especially if your hair is thin, you're going to comb that shampoo out. The combing of the thinner hair is easy. If your client has thick hair, you're going to want to have a bigger, wide tooth comb. But combing the shampoo out also helps with cradle cap because it massages the scalp and gets anything stuck to the scalp or loose on the scalp, like dandruff. It helps to get that off. Some people are going to be wanting to wear gloves during this. For me, I know this person, so I am not wearing gloves. Here I am combing it up, making sure that when you're combing it in every direction, you comb that shampoo off, and then I'm dipping it in the water, bowl of water just behind me there. So I'm going to get the spray bottle now, and I'm going to rinse it. I'm going to just saturate it as much as possible and just start rinsing it. I have this extra towel there to help get off any shampoo and water as I'm going. I am just rinsing it and rinsing it. Just keep rinsing it and making sure that all the soap is out. Now, again, the client's hair is thin, so this won't take very long. Making sure you're being mindful to be gentle with their hair and not pull it. But as you can see, there's no way water is going to be dripping down her ears, face, or back of neck. So now you're just going to rinse that soap out, making sure it's out. I asked her if she was getting any water in her eyes, and she shook her head no, which is normal. Now drying it again, making sure there's no soap in it. And then I'm going to rinse it a little bit more, comb it a little bit more, making sure there's nothing left in the hair. Going through the whole head, making sure there's no soap. If I do see soap, I just spray it again. Here I am spraying it again, making sure that I'm getting all of that soap out of the hair. Now this is something you can do once or twice a week, depending on if the client will allow it. Spraying again, making sure that lower back next to the neck is very good. You want to make sure you get all the hair in the back as well, around the ears. Oftentimes I'll say to my client, this is better than getting your head under the shower, isn't it? And of course, she agrees. So she allows me to gently dry it with the towel as much as possible. Now I'm going to take the headband off. And there we go. Nice clean hair. So now I'm going to go ahead and start drying it. I will tell her, I'm going to dry your hair now, so that she knows what's coming next. Oftentimes she falls asleep, and every time I am doing something different, it startles her. So I always let them know, hey, I am going to comb your hair, and then I'm going to dry it, okay? And agreed. If she didn't agree, I would just stop at that point and then reapproach her again and ask if I can do her hair again. So here I am blow drying the hair, and you want to make sure the hair dryer is on a warm but low setting so as to not burn their head. Remember, they don't have a lot of hair. Their skin is very thin. It can heat up very quickly, and you could get a burn. So here I am styling. It is on a low heat temperature setting. Here I am styling, almost done. Here we go. And I am just about done. There we go. All beautiful.